Ayanokoji Kiyotaka is the masterpiece of the White Room and one of the most intelligent characters to ever appear in an anime. A lot of people get one thing wrong about Ayanokoji's character, which is that he developed such overwhelming abilities solely due to innate talent. However, this is not the case. Rather, it's his methodical approach to daily habits and routines that sets him apart. Ayanokoji's genetic predisposition merely acted as an additional boost. So, how exactly would Ayanokoji's daily routine for maximum productivity and success look like in real life? In this video, I will break down Ayanokoji's daily routine into practical steps, which you can adopt today. Honestly, if you make a commitment to yourself to truly focus and absorb everything this video has to offer, you will never look back. So let's sit up straight, take a deep breath, and lock in. For the perfect morning routine, it is absolutely crucial that you get natural light in your eyes within 1 hour after waking up. Now listen carefully, as this will also increase your general level of education. Natural light in the morning is so important because of something known as the cortisol pulse. Once every 24 hours, you are going to get a big spike in cortisol, which sets your temperature rhythm, your level of alertness and focus, and your mood. You want that cortisol spike to happen as early in the day as possible, to feel motivated throughout the day, and to be able to fall asleep effortlessly in the evening, and that's where morning sunlight comes in the picture. Try to get at least 10 minutes of exposure, and if you wake up before the sun rises, bright lights will do the trick. While you get in your morning sunlight, you also have a good opportunity to drink water and take in electrolytes. This is such a simple but powerful habit that you should undoubtedly establish in your own routine. You already know that upon waking, your body is in a state of dehydration after hours of sleep. But did you know that just by drinking water on an empty stomach, you can increase your metabolic rate by 24%? By increasing your metabolic rate, you are digesting faster and therefore improving your digestive system. In fact, 500 milliliters of water immediately after waking up has even been proven to increase blood flow and make your skin glow while increasing production of new blood cells. However, your body needs more than just H2O to maintain proper hydration. It relies on certain charged minerals known as electrolytes to regulate the balance of fluids in and out of your cells through a process known as osmosis. That's why I recommend infusing your morning water with slices of citrus fruits or a pinch of Himalayan salt. Now you're ready for physical exercise. Doing your exercise in the morning is the superior choice because of multiple reasons. For one, there is a 25% greater drop in blood pressure at night after morning exercise, which activates the parasympathetic nervous system, leading to better sleep. On top of that, you will be way more consistent with your workouts, as they are done before other commitments can interfere. Which exercises you should do in particular depends on your individual goals. But if you want some inspiration, check out my recent video about Ayanokoji's workout routine. After that, take a cold shower. I know the last thing we want to do in the morning is to get in the cold, but the key is to start slowly from your legs upwards. If you are asking yourself if it's really worth it, then let me tell you, yes, it absolutely is. After you take a cold shower, there is a long arc release of dopamine and epinephrine. These two neurotransmitters will significantly increase your mood and motivation, so exposing yourself to the cold in the morning sets you up for a successful day where you actually feel like doing the hard work. Keep in mind that it can take 3 to 4 weeks to adjust to a morning routine, and that you need to establish an earlier bedtime if you start waking earlier to fit all these activities into your schedule. If you don't get enough sleep, it can be impossible to make the transition. After this morning routine, you are ready for everything the day throws at you. You now probably either go to school, university, or to your workplace, so you are pretty restricted in what you can do here. My only recommendation is to watch my guide on how to focus like Ayanokoji, which will help you to finish whatever you are doing faster and better. Also, if you have some free time in your midday, you could check out my video on 5 habits that made Ayanokoji the masterpiece and pick out what fits in your schedule. In the evening, it is vital to set the foundations for your next day by eliminating morning decision-making. We have a limited amount of willpower and decision-making ability, and too many decisions in the morning slow us down and drain our brain for the rest of the day. Concretely, that could mean to lay out your outfit for the next day and to pack your lunch in the evening. Next, if you feel like you're not getting tired, or if you have missed the cold shower in the morning, take a warm bath or shower. Warm baths, showers, or even saunas are beneficial because after the exposure, your body temperature falls below baseline to cool you off. This mimics the body's natural sleep cycle and signals to your brain that it's time to wind down and prepare for restorative sleep. Moreover, Ayanokoji would undoubtedly incorporate Yoga Nidra into his evening routine. Why? Because of Yoga Nidra's extremely potent ability to induce a state of deep relaxation, which has even been shown to enhance sleep efficiency and increase the duration of slow-wave sleep, which is essential for physical and mental rejuvenation. Also, avoid viewing bright lights, and especially bright overhead lights. Relying on desk lights in the evening will be beneficial for sleep. Additionally, get in evening sunlight. Just like in the morning, this serves as an anchor point for your inner clock. If you are asking yourself how our brain can differentiate between morning and evening sunlight, it turns out that it has to do with the particular wavelengths of light that are present in morning versus evening. While we are at lights, when it is time to go to bed, you should keep your room as dark as possible. If you can't get your room completely dark, eye masks have been shown to be beneficial. Your sleep time should enable you to do your morning routine while not being sleep deprived. However, the most important thing to keep in mind is that consistency is everything. It is better to always sleep 8 hours than to sometimes sleep 8 hours and sometimes 10 hours. If you keep consistent sleep and wake times, you synchronize your circadian rhythm, which will make the sleep you get more restorative. The key is to sleep harder, not more. Lastly, I recommend incorporating putting on medical tape on your mouth before sleep if you are sometimes breathing through your mouth, because nasal breathing is inherently more efficient and conducive to restful sleep than mouth breathing. When air passes through the mouth, it can create vibrations in the soft tissues of the throat, leading to snoring and potential interruptions in sleep quality. By preventing mouth breathing with medical tape, you will experience a reduction in snoring and a more uninterrupted night's rest.